Michael Amushelelo. Remember that name? He's a young activist shaking things up in Namibia, fighting for the little guy, demanding change. You know, the kind of person who gives politicians headaches, but also the kind of person who gives people hope. Amushelelo isn't afraid to speak truth to power. He's been arrested, he's been in the news, all because he believes in a better future for his country. He's a true rebel with a cause. But here's the thing about rebels, they don't always play well with others, especially in the world of politics, where compromise and loyalty are often fluid. Which brings us to the latest chapter in Amushelelo's story, his search for a new political home. Turns out, even rebels need a team. And finding the right team, that's a challenge anywhere in the world. Amushelelo was a member of the affirmative repositioning AR movement. He was a rising star, but things got complicated. He started questioning the direction of the movement. He felt like his voice wasn't being heard. It's like that moment you realize your favorite band sold out. The music just doesn't hit the same anymore. You start to wonder if you were ever really on the same wavelength. So he made the tough decision to leave, walk away from the familiar, step into the unknown. It was a gamble. But Amushelelo is not afraid of taking risks. He's more afraid of staying silent. This wasn't just about politics. This was personal. This was about integrity. This was about staying true to his beliefs, even if it meant going it alone. For a while, at least. So, what does Amushelelo actually want? What's he fighting for? Well, his vision is simple. A better Namibia for all. He sees a country riddled with inequality. A place where the gap between the rich and the poor keeps growing. He's tired of seeing young people unemployed. Tired of seeing families struggling to put food on the table. He wants economic opportunities for everyone. He wants quality education and healthcare. But here's the catch. Amushelelo doesn't just want to talk about these problems, he wants to fix them. And he believes the only way to do that is through political power. He knows that real change happens from the inside, so he needs a party that shares his values. A party that's willing to fight for the people. A party that's ready to disrupt the status quo. Easier said than found, right? Section 4. The search for common ground. Finding the right political home is like finding the right pair of shoes. It needs to fit just right. It needs to be comfortable. It needs to be able to handle whatever terrain you throw at it. And let's be honest, Namibian politics is not for the faint of heart. Amushelelo is talking to different parties, testing the waters, seeing who's serious about change and who's just all talk. He's looking for a party that aligns with his core principles: social justice, economic equality and true democracy. He's not interested in joining a party just to climb the political ladder. He wants to make a real difference. He wants to be a voice for the voiceless. He's not afraid to ruffle some feathers along the way. In fact, he expects it. But will any party be bold enough? Will they be willing to embrace his radical vision? Or will they try to tame his rebellious spirit? Section 5. The stakes are high. This isn't just about one man's political journey. This is about the future of Namibia. A country with so much potential, yet grappling with deep-seated challenges. The decisions Amushelelo makes now will have a ripple effect. If he finds the right platform, he could inspire a new generation of activists and leaders. He could help shape policies that uplift communities and create a more just society. But if he chooses wrong, his voice could be drowned out. His message diluted. The world is watching, Namibia is at a crossroads, and Michael Amushelelo is walking a tightrope. Will he find his footing? Will he take that leap of faith? Only time will tell. Section 6. A global fight for justice. Amushelelo's story is bigger than Namibia. It's a story that resonates around the world. Everywhere you look, people are disillusioned with the status quo. They're tired of empty promises and broken systems. They're looking for leaders who are willing to fight for them. Leaders who are not afraid to challenge the powerful. Leaders like Amushelelo. He represents a new generation of activists and politicians who are not content with just playing by the rules. They're demanding change. They're demanding accountability. They're demanding a better future. And they're not waiting for permission. They're taking matters into their own hands. Michael Amushelelo's journey is a reminder that the fight for justice is a global one. It's a fight that requires courage, conviction, and a healthy dose of rebellion.